Picture this. You wake up and you've gone back in time. It's 2004 and you're 12 years old. Your alarm clock is going off. Time for school! Time for school! You open your eyes and the first thing you see is a horse-shaped alarm clock. You view the room around you. Horse figurines line the walls. A Flicka movie poster hangs on the closet door. As you pull on your bootcut jeans and I'd rather be writing t-shirt, you recall an argument the day before with your best friend about whether you were galloping or cantering down the halls of 7th grade. That's when you realize you are a horse girl. And no, I'm not talking about this horse girl, although she is very cool. I am talking about this horse girl.
Nay! Did you just neigh?
And the next step in her evolution, the horse woman. And even further than that, the horse girls of today, the hobby horsers. They ride on sticks with horse heads attached and act like horses and jump over obstacles. They're mostly kept isolated in Finland, thank God. But one of them did make it all the way from Finland to America's Got Talent. And I just want to say, I am offended that she made it there. I submitted my own tape to audition for America's Got Talent, and all I heard back were crickets. I'm pretty sure I could have done stand-up comedy and jump over obstacles, and I would have made it to the second round. Just saying. Ada from Finland did not make it to the second round. And I'm pretty sure it is because she did not make it over 2 of the obstacles. I mean, come on, girl. This is your only talent. We need to make it over all these hurdles. Know what I'm saying? They do it in the Olympics. What are we doing at America's Got Talent? But what is a horse girl? Horse girls are a tale as old as time, since the first horse met the first girl and they inevitably fell in love. Essentially, horse girls are young, awkward preteens that are obsessed with horses. You don't need to own a horse to be a horse girl. You just have to basically want to be a horse yourself. Before you call me a hater, just know I was one, okay? I would wear the horse clothes. I would run in the halls of my school. I would watch horse drawing tutorials on YouTube. Trust me. If there's a horse girl skeleton, I'm pretty sure I have it in my closet. Why am I talking about horse girls, you may ask? Well, in the late 90s and early 2000s, Hollywood pumped out numerous horse-centric movies. And I think they are responsible for the epidemic of horse girls of that era. Most of the movies had the same plot. The young girl gets her period for the first time, meets a horse about to be turned over to the glue factory, and they fall in love and vow to save each other by winning the big race at the end of the movie. From Dreamer to Racing Stripes to Flicka and so on, pretty much all of these horse girl movies had the same plot. Except for Racing Stripes though. It had a fun little twist. It wasn't a horse girl, it was a zebra girl. So unrealistic, by the way. Zebras are monsters. Everyone hates zebras, even zookeepers, and zebras hate everyone back. But I'm not going to talk about any of those movies today. I'm going to talk about the movie that turned me into a horse girl and pretty much shaped my personality up until this very second. I'm going to talk about Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. Spirit is not the typical horse girl movie though. There's no preteen bonding with Spirit the entire time.
Shut up!
Nay! I'm sorry, I could not resist. But nay, Spirit had his own problems. He was complex, he had his own personality. He is experiencing life as a wild Mustang living in the American frontier, also known as the Wild West. And even though it's a cartoon with the horse as the main character, these animals don't talk. Nay! Okay, it's the last time I'm gonna do that. Nay. Spirit has an inner monologue narrating the whole movie, voiced by none other than the Matt Damon. You know him, Saving Private Ryan, The Martian.
Surprise.
What's that other movie? The sad one with Robin Williams, you know what I mean? Dead Poets Society, I think. Yeah, don't quote me on that, who knows? And the music is also crazy. Like, it goes so hard. Hans Zimmer orchestrated the score for this movie, and oh my god, he left no stone unturned on making it the most emotionally gripping soundtrack I've ever heard, especially when I was 6 years old watching this movie for the first time. Spirit has a fantastic story. It literally starts with him being born, which is kind of barbaric, but we love it. It shows him grow up into a stallion / leader / total mama's boy. It shows hardship through him being captured and separated from his herd and sent to what was basically a concentration camp for horses, the cavalry. He makes a friend and a Native American named Little Creek. They did kind of make Spirit racist in this movie though, because in his inner monologue, every time he referred to Little Creek, he would refer to him as boy. And Little Creek is clearly a grown man, so every time he did that, I was like, take it out of the movie, and I was like, why is Spirit being racist right now? It's 2025.
What are you looking at, boy?
I had to hand it to that boy. I'll never forget that boy.
When this movie did come out in 2002, however, oh my god, why are we calling men boys? Whoa. But anyway, though, Spirit and Little Creek escape the cavalry together in this beautiful moment where they free all the horses that are stuck in the cavalry too. Spirit and Little Creek escape the cavalry together, meeting Little Creek's horse Rain in the process, Spirit's love interest in the movie. He goes to the Native American camp where he learns to love people, but most importantly, he falls in love with Rain. And they proceed to lose their virginity to each other in this movie. You cannot tell me otherwise. That is totally what the scene was implying, and I will play it for you. But he almost loses himself in the middle of the movie. The cavalry comes and attacks the Native American camp. Rain is shot. Spirit tries to rescue her. He falls with her, draped over him, into a waterfall, which, by the way, that would have definitely killed him. I mean, deer jump into Niagara Falls all the time, and they never live. None have survived. Then he's captured again as he lays with her while she dies. He's taken off in a train, and somehow he rescues himself again along with a bunch of the other horses that were captured. Starts a forest fire in the process, which isn't a good look for Spirit, but we're gonna forgive him for that. He gains the respect of his enemies by escaping with Little Creek and jumping across a cliff in a crazy scene that gives Thelma and Louise a run for their money because they did not survive, and Spirit and Little Creek do survive. But he gains the respect of the cavalry, and they leave him alone as far as we know. And then he goes back to the Native American camp with Spirit and reunites with Rain. It's amazing. How the Native Americans figured out surgery so fast, I'll never know. But they healed Rain like that. It's nuts, the turnaround that she had on her own health. And then Little Creek says goodbye to Rain and Spirit, setting Rain free to go and be with Spirit and his herd. And he gives Spirit his name at the end of the movie in a beautiful scene, calling him Spirit, who could never be broken.
Take care of her, Spirit, who could not be broken.
And then Spirit and Rain run off together, and they join Spirit's herd, seeing his mother again, the eagle friend he loves so much. And the movie ends showing you clouds shaped like horses. Nothing can beat it, honestly. This movie was super controversial when it came out. A lot of people said it was too politically correct for its time. Which, I mean, those people, I hope they're dead now because they would not be able to stand the movies that are being made today. Here is the very first review of the Spirit movie, and it is not very nice. Spirit can truly claim to be the first animated film to feature a horse as a central character, but it's an open question whether this is a worthwhile accomplishment. Said by none other than Kirk Honeycutt. Kirk, what are you doing with your life right now? Do you still hate Spirit? Here's a pretty good review for that time. From a white man, too. As a good old-fashioned adventure for kids, Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron is a winner. I appreciate that review because I feel the same way. Here's another review that I like because they mentioned Billie Eilish. He didn't really proofread his review, so I'm just going to try and fix it from my own point of view. I recently saw Bryan Adams in concert. I had heard the song and heard of the movie, but I never saw it. Till today, 23 years later. I didn't know Bryan Adams sang all the songs. Even Billie Eilish is a fan of the movie. I loved it. Very cute movie. The final good review that I'm going to read is from none other than Peeps Love My Swagger 1. And it is so funny to me. It literally just says 5 stars cause horses. Yeah. Couldn't have said it better myself, peeps. Despite the story being so wonderful, with the action, the spirit, the conflict, the love story, and the heartwarming ending, I do not think this is what made Spirit so successful. I think, and stay with me here, this movie was so successful because Spirit was a heartthrob. And I can prove it. First of all, look at him. Flowing mane, strong eyebrows, crazy muscular, beautiful jawline. I mean, the list goes on and on. But even when I was just looking up stuff about the movie Spirit, I came across numerous articles just talking about how hot Spirit the horse is. And not only articles, I came across insane amounts of fan art, drawing Spirit as centaurs. I even came across an AI video that was made turning Spirit and Rain and some of the other characters in this movie into like sexy people. It's crazy. One of the articles that I found that was my absolute favorite was entitled, "Hear Me Out, Spirit is a very conventionally attractive horse." And I stand with the writer. I mean, Florine, or however you say her name, I'm sorry, did a fantastic job on this article. The writer literally says, "I don't know where to start, as you can't explain love, it's just there." I respected her take in this article so much that I even followed her on Instagram without the promise of her following me back. That is a big step for Gen Z me, let me tell you that. But if you still don't agree with me, I took a literal poll from strangers about whether or not they thought Spirit was attractive. Here is that footage.
We are here on the streets of Broadway in Nashville, Tennessee, and we are going to find out if Spirit is handsome or if he's hot. Maybe he's both. Only these people and me will tell you the truth.
No.
I'm not attracted to the horse, but it does kind of look like me, so.
Kind of scary.
Kind of scary. How about you? How do you feel?
Same way as him scary. It's not hot.
Hot? There we go. There we go. Do you
Yes.
think this horse is handsome?
In what way are we?
Like
talking
his
about?
eyebrows, his hair, his
Oh,
body.
he kind of looks like Flynn, like
Like
Ryder.
Ryder from Rapunzel?
Yeah,
Yes,
I kind of
okay,
like it. I kind of
okay.
like if I was a horse.
Yes,
Yeah.
you would think he was hot.
Yeah.
Yes. How about you?
No.
Come on, girl. Don't fight it. Don't take how you. Do you think this horse is handsome? Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, boy. Yes. Yes. Okay. How about now? This is the picture. Do you think he's hot in this picture? Yes. 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 I do. These women have good taste. Do you think he's hot? Yeah. See? See? Cowgirls have good taste. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you.
As you can see, the people confirm Spirit is handsome. Only a couple party poopers were not down with Spirit being handsome and were treating me like I was weird. But maybe they just had a bad day and were taking it out on Spirit and me. Anyway, I guess what I'm trying to say with this video is Spirit is handsome. Go watch the movie. Please like and subscribe to my video. I've been Ashley. You've been a stranger on the internet. And Stick around for maybe some more entertaining stuff.